Noah Gregson hard into the wall. Turn 1.
Now the left rear tire was blown out.
Yeah, he just spun around, spun down to the low side, hard into the wall with the driver's side of the race car. Taking a breather there. That's a hard hit.
Carson Hocevar on the outside line.
Getting a push from Brad Keselowski here through the tri-oval. And it just turns that 42 sideways. Oh, man, massive, massive impact for the outside wall, the 54 and the 3. The 3 somewhat lessened a little bit of that blow when he collects the 6 as well, but
look at that. Good thing those flaps got up in there and got the car back down. It's not quite the experience on road courses that a lot of people that he's racing around. You see him race. Oh, no, trouble right there. Something coming off of the car. Chandler
Hopefully
Smith.
it's not a brake rotor.
No brakes.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Chandler Smith hard into the wall heading into turn number 1. Jeff, it looks like he applied the brakes there and shattered the rotor.
That is exactly what happened.
Watch the left turn right here.
Scrub speed off on the wall. Oh, that's still a hard hit on the driver's side.
It's exceptionally hard, and I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you make yourself do that. And for a young race car driver to have the wisdom to do that. See, the car doesn't drop or anything. He turns the car over there. I was questioning whether he knew to do that or not, but every indication says that that was on purpose.
Stewart's got to go because you look at those drivers. Oh, and there's a hard hit.
Tanner Gray.
First caution of the day. Comes out a couple of laps in.
Tanner was running in the 15th spot. He was really good in practice yesterday. Actually had the second quickest truck.
You're going to get loose down there. And that's exactly, nice job by Ankrum hanging on, but he's going to have a little damage. Man, you just feel terrible for Tanner because it's just such a great truck and he wanted it so badly, knows he's got to win. And
we talked about him being 24 points below the cut line coming in, needing a good run here. It's almost going to be a must-win for him now next week at Richmond.
When you look at all those drivers, you don't know what their fate will be today, but you look at the number of drivers between him in a playoff spot and how tight things are.
Hard in the wall goes Hamlin. Chase Elliott. Hard impact for Denny Hamlin.
That was a savage crash right at the start-finish line.
You never know. No, as hard as he hit, you start bending them toe links and things like that. Could throw these cars around. Watch the flames. See, lift out of the gas. That means his car is heading up the racetrack. Come up. That's a retaliation. I think the win comes from the 5. When the 5 moved up to try to go around him and lost that momentum, that gets the 5 in trouble. Here comes the energy. Bell filled that void, gives him a big shot. 5 gets turned around. Look, right there. He's in front of him and wins this great American race. Had the 5 stayed in front of him, the 5's going to be the one when I think back of this race, he's going to be coulda, woulda, shoulda. Oh, so close.
Stenhouse won here in July 2017.
Well, the 10 car back in the back of the 67 car.
And 3 to go on the stage.
My goodness.
And a major hit for Dexter Stacy. Blaine Perkins with huge damage.
He hit the end of the wall, Joey.
Great where it kicks out like that.
So we're going to see a spin from the middle, the 66. He's going to come down and hit the inside wall very, very hard.
And this is where the wall kicks out right there. And that shot doesn't do justice. And look at this car. Barrel rolling down the backstretch.
And that wasn't the half of it. By the way, Dexter Stacy has also climbed from his race car.
So this is Blaine Perkins. You see he's going to get hit. The car's going to catch the air, land right here on the roof, and here comes the barrel roll.
Right when you get sideways like that, it starts to bite, and then off it goes. And at this point, you hope when it's up in the air that it doesn't land on the roof.
Look at the parts and pieces just coming off that race car as it barrel rolls down the back straightaway.
It's that 6, 7 times I think I saw that car go around.
Again, race leader Martin Truex Jr. First into the gas. Door to door.
Contact!
The 6 falling back quickly.
Big crash back here.
Here comes Blaney around. Kyle Busch going in. Will they miss the wall? A close call there. Blaney may have gotten into he did hard into the inside wall.
Heavy damage to the front of that car. Man. Kyle Busch gets in the back of the 12 and turns him around. Yeah, I mean, he just couldn't steer the car away from the direction it was going. I don't think there's anything Blaney could have done to change where this car was headed.
Yeah, that all started way ahead of him, and right there, that is such a massive hit.
Yeah.
Caution is out for the 8th time on the front stretch. Oh, Dean. Oh, and a big hit after he had already come to a stop on the racetrack. 4 different trucks collected there.
Was that
Trey Hutchins in the 14. Armani Williams right there in front of you on the 46. Oh, that was a big
Matt
hit.
Mills in the 20 as well.
What a mess.
Look at Dean. Great sight. Dean Thompson getting out of that truck. Look at all the damage on that truck. There's Matt getting out. Good to see.
Those are some of the scariest moments. He's shaken up. You see it.
See if we can get another view of it. There he is in the outside wall. He bounced off the wall into Ankrum pretty hard as well.
And you got to make a decision. Is he going to go low or is he going to go high? And everybody ahead of Mills went low, and he elected to do that as well, but the hole closed up.
Yeah, when Matt hit him, it pushed him to the outside. That's why Trey Hutchins, the 14, wasn't able to get by.
Look at this mess.
You see 2 trucks go right through the grass, kick up all the grass right there.
What a hit. Ankrum has a lot of damage, too. We saw him hit the outside wall coming off 4.
Christopher Bell, the 20 car on the outside, Rick.
Yeah, the back end. Oh, into the wall hard goes Ryan Blaney off the nose of Ty Gibbs, and the big one happens behind him.
And it brought so many people into it. Look at all these cars.
It's hard to tell right there that there's like a little bit of a kind of a move where the car looks like it's getting uncomfortable and out of control. Massive.
Huge hit.
Massive
Ryan
hit.
Blaney.
You saw that wall. That wall deflected, did a great job. But look at all the damage. That is a massive impact for Blaney.
Going to be 2 laps to go when we come around this time. And there goes Daniel Hemrick off the bumper of Sheldon Creed. And this is the big one here at Talladega.
Oh, my.
Got one upside down. Is that Daniel Hemrick
That's
on his
Hemrick
roof?
upside down.
Most of the field is caught up in this wreck. Only a handful of cars are driving by us right now. So I hope Daniel's okay.
Second time today we've had a car upside down. And there's Daniel Hemrick.
He looks to be okay, which is great. Yeah, here's a view of some of these hits into the wall. Here's how Hemrick gets over. The 91 takes a pretty good hit there.
Riley Herbst looked like in the 98 riding right underneath of Hemrick as he went up on the wall. He and Moffitt both with just a little bit of a spin here, but I'm like Joey, I think they're a part of that group that had minimal damage as they slid down to the inside. Not a lot of contact for those 2 drivers. There goes Balicki.
The leaders are just trying to control the lanes. We talk about it all the time, Joey. Control the race, control the race, control the race. Sometimes these races just aren't meant to be controlled.
Oh, there it is, Chastain. Push comes to shove, and Gregson's in the wall.
Larson's around.
And Larson up the racetrack in traffic, and he collects Priest.
Hard hit.
Good grief.
Saw that. He got to pushing him hard. Chastain was pushing Noah very hard, but wasn't patient. Was ready to go right off the bat. Turns him around right into the fence, right in front of everybody.
Well, just had a little too much movement when he got pushed, and it unfortunately got him into the outside and opened that door. That is a huge hit.
Wow.
Listen, it wouldn't have mattered if he throttled up or didn't throttle up. That contact was going to happen anyway. That just was a bad scenario.
Well, don't forget. I told you that was a hard hit. You think these boys ain't tough? I'm telling you, that's a shot.
I'm telling you, he is going to be sore tomorrow.
Kevin Harvick, he's looking in the mirror more than he's looking out the front windshield. You gotta pay attention to what's going on behind you. Do not get a big run and get ahead of them too far.
3 Fords have separated themselves. A big push coming now for Harvick.
Oh,
and around goes a couple cars. Preece upside down. He's barrel rolling through the grass. Ryan Preece upside down in the infield.
Going down the back straightaway, he makes a move or gets help from behind, and the car goes into the infield air. It just lifts right up off the ground.
That is so scary.
Remember, these cars are traveling at over 190 miles an hour.
We've seen barrel rolls, but when it climbs into the air, I mean, even right there, multiple flips.
10.
Every
10
time
flips.
it leaves the ground.
All the dirt and everything that gets inside that car. It's just wild how fast that car was sideways and in position to get airborne.
Terrifying.
This was common, though. I mean, years ago, 15, 20 years ago, these were the type of wrecks we expected to see at Daytona and Talladega. And NASCAR has changed a lot of things about these cars to try to keep them on the ground. And for the most part, unless the cars find themselves in these odd situations, it works. That right there looked exactly like what we would see in 1985, in 1990, 1995, the way this car went up in the air and barrel rolled down the back straightaway.
Well, I know wife Heather is watching. They just welcomed Rebecca Marie to their family August 7th. As I mentioned, Ryan Preece climbed out of the car. They put him on a stretcher.
Hi, I'm Parker Kligerman. For more access like this from Pit Road, be sure to click and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel.